Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6142 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 25 moves to clear out 150 jelly and 216 of the candy curls. So let's see how we can approach this. Oh, and if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So I'm trying to figure out what makes this a hard level, because candy curls, well, they're not as bad as candy cane fences anyway. They can dissolve, although sometimes it's hard to reach into the corners. The corners are kind of free of this. The bottom is clear of it, so that's good. And then we've got these rainbow twists in here, and those are generally not so tough because, like, let's look down here. If I get rid of just this one, it's banded together, and so all the rest of these will go. But what I'm noticing is these are not banded together, and it is several layers thick. They're isolated because of the candy curls. So we have some work to do, and that's going to require us to make a lot of probably specials up here and combos that we can use to blast through this way. And then we've got to get to the jelly underneath. So at first I'm not even going to worry about the candy curls. I have to attack the jelly that's underneath, so that's why I have to get to them. I could make a stripe, or I could just bring this down and it would make a nice cascade. I tell you what though, we've got a lot of work to do. I'm not as worried about the edges right now. We've got a lot of work to do in the center, so let's do this because it reaches all the way down. That was a good choice because it made a nice cascade, which I can't really plan on or expect, but it's beautiful when it happens. All right, oh, and a wrapped candy down here. I like that. Another wrapped. Wow, if I could get wrapped combos on this board, that would go a long way to helping out. Only 18 moves left. I don't have a lot of purple over at this end. Let's put the purple together. See if that brings us something. I'll do this and make some cascading again. Oh, if only I could get these guys together. I'm going to take out that purple again. Purple is just not very prevalent. So if I remove it, then maybe I'll get everything else to concentrate down. I didn't get to use those as a combo, but I still had 2 wrapped candies, and that's not bad. Here we go. Now it's up high, and so it's going to be hard to reach all the way down to the center, but it'll make a nice bit of progress here for us. It reaches all the way down. And that gives us an opportunity for some nice cascading. If I could get a blue here, although it's not happening. Actually, let's move this over and get this more towards the center. I'm kind of floundering here now. Usually when we've got this cleared out a bit, we have an opportunity, there we go, to get some nice combos. And I think I was just kind of making the wrong choices there for a bit. I mean, it's possible that the opportunities just weren't there, but I don't think I was making great choices. Do you see how that all snaps apart as one? That's what we'd love to have happen with all of this. And now these should band together, so at least we have a couple together. Let's see. I don't have much orange on the board. I could just take out all orange. That would snap all of this. And it would concentrate things down. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. There are specials I could have made, but I have to rely on the board giving me some of these specials. The board has to do kind of spectacular things for me to get all of this done. And I can't say it was spectacular. But I got down here at the bottom. Indeed, the edges where it's usually difficult, that wasn't so hard because we had all of those rainbow twists banded together already. So my new approach is going to be not only to continue what I was doing, but to do a better job of it, to pay attention to each and every move and not worry so much about setting up. I think that's where I failed. I tried to set up some specials that just were not wanting to be set up. And so I missed opportunities on quite a few turns just to let the cascading hopefully take over. And then also I didn't concentrate enough on the center. If I can clear out even one stripe in the center, then I can use it to blast my way over to the edges. I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so this is going fairly well. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but we have 8 moves and the cascade is kind of wonderful right now, so I'm just going to let it play out. And look at this, we've got a few other things that might happen here. I was so hoping we would get another purple along here. Is it worth trying to get? I don't think so. I think I should just go ahead and maybe take out all green or all blue or even all purple and see what happens with that. Although it would be kind of nice to get these guys together. What if I blow a few things up and see where we land? Not as fantastic as I'd hoped. There are a few different things I could do to try to set this up, but I don't have a lot of green over here anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is take a look at what maybe the blue can do for me. It can take out a little bit here and it can take out this. Or the purple, it can take out over here or it can take out this. Or the orange, it can take out over here and it can take out this. I kind of like the purple best. So let's remove all purple. That will concentrate the colors and give us good things, right? That is what happens. I can try to make a striped wrapped combo, or I can make another wrapped. I'm kind of liking the idea of a whole bunch of wrapped here. Now this is going to get set off, but then it's going to set this one off. I'm liking this explosive force here to help us out. I can make a stripe and it's aimed well, or I could just hit this directly over here. And it wouldn't take one to make and then one to set off. I could move this green over here because this is basically 3 layers thick. Or I could take out this one, which is over kind of on its own. So many different possibilities here. I'm actually going to go for the one that I think gives me quite a bit of cascading. I'm going to move this blue over, which will move this purple over, so it'll take this out. Plus, when I connect the blue, then the green is going to come down and take this out. And then who knows what can happen from that point. There we go. Nice cascading, and I have 3 moves to take out 2. That's fairly easy to achieve, I think. So there we go. Now, I have to say, I actually have no idea how many tries this took me. If I had to guess, I would say probably between about 20 and 25. The problem is I started playing and then I had to go do something and I've been gone for 5 hours. Just got back, and my first time out after taking a break, I beat it. Which shows you the power sometimes of taking a little break and giving your brain a rest. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.